In at 5 under today, just a quick assessment of that round for us in the opening round.
Yeah, it's a good start. I saw a lot of good things. Hit a lot of wedges close. Missed a couple putts here and there, but overall, satisfied with the round for sure.
Okay.
Just with it being a tournament that you know so well, and you spoke pre-tournament how much it would mean to you to win this event, how do you kind of balance nerves or energy or excitement to not maybe get too high or too low?
Yeah, it's definitely feeling all the feelings today. A lot of gratitude, some nerves, some anxiousness. But I feel all those things at every PGA Tour tournament that I go to. So it's always a balancing act and trying to stay grounded, stay in the present as much as possible.
What you know about obviously playing North and South a lot. North tends to be the easier of the two courses. So when you see a round like this, does it feel like you have to validate it with one tomorrow to really feel like you're holding serve?
Yeah, definitely. Everyone gets a crack at the slightly easier North course. I think I briefly looked at the leaderboard. Most of the good scores are from the North. So, tomorrow's another day. But I've played well on the South course in the past too. So looking forward to it.
How much did you play the North when you were a kid in high school and stuff? And then how much did you have to kind of feel like you relearned it when it was redone?
Yeah, I've probably played North and South pretty evenly back in the day. Definitely played the front way more, or now it's the back. But, some of those greens like 15, 16, 17 are totally different than what they used to. So it's a little bit almost weirder for me. But, I played those holes really well today. So I guess it didn't make too much of a difference.
I've got one semi-strange one for you. Are you a cold plunge guy?
I hate the cold. I will probably never be a cold plunge guy. Yeah.
So not going to take advantage of the new cold plunge tubs?
No, sir. I'll do some Normatec boots, but I will probably never be a cold plunge guy.
Thanks.
Michael, you got on a pretty good run on the back nine there, and there were a couple of tap-ins. When does a golfer know that he's got it on a particular day? Was there a moment for you?
Well, I've had times where I felt like I had it, and then it ended up not being at all good. So it's certainly a much better feeling than feeling like you're completely lost. But every shot, you're just trying to focus in on what you're trying to do, and I was able to get a few really close ones in there. And when that actually happens, it's a great feeling, and you just hope to execute the next one just as well.
Overall, how were you feeling out there?
Really good. I was driving it okay. My wedges today were really good. I could have putted it a little better, so work on a couple things for another day tomorrow.
You guys adjust from course to course and from week to week on a regular basis anyway, but is the adjustment any more drastic coming from the desert where you played last week out here?
Yeah, it can be. For me, I'm so used to this marine layer and this, so if anything, it might be more of an adjustment at the desert than it is here. I feel really comfortable. I feel like I know what to do, so it hasn't felt like too big of an adjustment for me.
And what were some of the things you had to deal with out there, especially since you were coming from Hawaii?
Yeah, here?
From Hawaii to La Quinta.
To La Quinta, honestly, there's just a lot of lotion because of how dry the desert is, and I always, when it's that dry, I usually get a couple nosebleeds. So making sure I'm hydrated and all that is more so than the golf. The golf last week, obviously the conditions were perfect, so it wasn't a ton to adjust for the golf course wise.
Congratulations on the opening round. I'm just curious your thoughts of and memories you have of playing this course as a kid and maybe even attending this in your youth.
Yeah, I've watched Tiger play here probably 5 or 6 times. I even remember watching Paula Creamer. They had an LPGA event here back in, I want to say 2009 or so. So I remember following her for a few holes with my friends. Got a ton of memories here, a lot of fond memories. So, hopefully I can use those and shoot a good round tomorrow.
Cool. Thank you.
Thanks, Michael.
Thank you.
Yep, thank you.
Michael.